Welcome back. It's your boy Hardcore. We're playing some more golf today. It's PGA Tour 05.
Your next opponent in the Legend Tour is Billy Bear Hightower. Get ahead of him early and he may not put up much of a fight.
After the debilitating loss to Billy earlier in the series, I've gone and done some work to myself, played in a bit of a tournament, got some practice under my belt. And now, I'm coming back to totally just bury this guy.
This isn't looking good, I'm afraid.
It's a solid hit. Goes right down the fairway. A good amount of bounce, too. Just almost barely hits the rough, though, too, so which is perfect.
David, but
I'm in for two on the green.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome to the tee, Billy Bear Hightower.
And of course, the man himself, the man who has bested me in the past. He does pretty good, but then, starting off from the tee itself, he hits this real turd and right into the sand.
Oh no! It's
Like a professional cat, he hits some real kitty litter. Well, what a stinker.
Oh, that one's in the deep stuff.
There's a reason why those announcer fellows are saying pretty much that if I get ahead of him, he won't be able to catch up. And that's the plan. It's the same kind of plan that's been going on with the tournaments and pretty much the rest of the game.
On the green.
Play good early, and you can pretty much play, layup, and you play layup golf for the last, 5 holes. And I just wanted to see that shot again because it was so good. Not because I accidentally hit the button or anything. Get a nice unlock, too. Now it's Billy's turn. Let's see what kind of mess he makes.
This could be heading for a sandy landing.
And it's true, he doesn't hit the bunker, but he gets this weird, tiny bunker. I think he puts himself at a bogey for this one.
Should be making a safe landing on the green.
But this green, this course itself is not too much to, write home about.
David Faraday, your take on this one?
Well, you can take this one to the bank. A good stroke and this one can be made.
True North's, it's a pretty good course. I could say that much. The greens are nice. Well, the way it's set up is that it plays on average greens and average fairways. So I'm not going to get too fast a speed out of this. But I score a birdie on him and he doesn't even get a chance. Which is fantastic because he got ahead of me when I first played this. And and it shows too. But now I've come back, I've got my stats up. This is one of those first holes that I don't have to use a driver on. So now I gotta start using some woods and my irons to get to the green. I always have a lot of trouble with having to hit anything under 100% because I'm playing with this with a D-pad. So I need to make sure it's get my power control going. It's something I've been really practicing on. Good shot, Billy. He's got the distance, but he just barely puts enough backspin on it to get it right there onto the green. It's a solid putt for birdie. But knowing him, he just damn near lips it. A respectable par, but we're not going for par. We're going for birdie, and we're going to go for a victory. And that's what I get. Little Greg Coomer over here, smacking balls and hitting them deep. This fairway is pretty neat. It's got the rock monument in the middle of it that makes it difficult to, hit around. So you have to start planning your shots to go, you have a really dangerous right-hand turn over here. And knowing the way I've been hitting my drives off the tee, it's going to come up slightly short. So I have to plan for that and try not to get in the plants. I just barely missed the rough too on the landing. And I get right in the middle of the fairway, which is perfect. I think this is a par 5. So that's a really good hit to start off with. I think he's left-handed. Huh, I never thought about that. That's a really good hit, Billy. Damn, that's what, 7 feet? Very good. I wish you could play like that all the time and actually give me a challenge. But there stands the grass, and now I gotta hit something around like... I knew it. I shouldn't have picked that 2-iron there and go for a more controlled swing with the 3. Because I come up way too short. But it allows me to hit a real binary swing. It's either full on or full off, which is fantastic. Because that's not 7 feet, but that's 18 feet and doable. It took some time for me to realize that I need to, you know, get it as close as I can to the hole, so I don't have to worry about these changes in elevation to various types of putts I'm occurring with. Like if I can hit it straight in, I'll hit it straight in. Damn, he gets an eagle on that. So that's a good shot, Billy. That was a good one. That was one on the first attempt. He also got an eagle on from what I remember, and it just took me out of it. And I got totally tilted, and I could feel it too. This is a nice par 4. It's got these 2 rocks in the middle that make it you know, you can't drive directly in the middle to go right onto the green. You've got to hit around them a little bit. We've also got a nice headwind going on. So it's going to hamper my drive. Yeah, I got to put a large amount of spin on it to get it some carry going on. Because if I don't put enough carry on it, I won't be able to beat the wind. I know there's other hits I could do, but that's just not worth it to me right there. It's I need some air to go on because I'm planning to have this sort of circumstances go on with the ball. There's a real big putt right there. I could have went harder on it, but that wind was just... That wind's beating me down. Billy gets a good hit right here. That's an amazing lie. He's like 6 feet from there. I'm like 43. I've got to essentially do the equivalent of sinking an 8-ball from one end, sinking an 8-ball from one corner, and the cue balls at one end of the pool table than the other. But I do it because I'm great. And I totally just dab on him right there with I steal his taunt or victory pose or whatever. That's a bear's taunt. So that's great. Get out of here. Get out of here with that. What are you doing, man? You lost that hole. Nice. And then the 5th hole. Nice, gigantic fairway. Got a few undulations here and there, but it's nothing too drastic. Calm winds, too, so this is going to be a nice big drive. Get as close to the pin as possible and get there in 2. beautiful. That's the kind of drive you like to see. Even better if you did it yourself. Ah, damn, that was a good one. Good shot. I really need to work on my driving, because I always like hesitate at the very end on my 100% shots, and then I lose a bit of power. Also, from the way I'm holding the controller, I can't hit the Z button, which is to give me more power when I get on my backstroke. But right now that doesn't really matter. I just totally get that amazing approach right there. That's a birdie. That's a wonderful birdie too. He doesn't stand a chance. It's a 29-foot birdie. That's rough even on professional level. Because the longer you go, the more it starts compounding your errors. So that's why you want to get the ball as close as possible. See that, a straight in. Minimal error possible. I would essentially have to hit that ball like I'm sending it to the moon to miss. But when I'm 35 feet away, I gotta hit extremely carefully or I can't get the ball in. It's that simple. This hole, however, it's got a nice drive through the middle and a lot of bunkers coming up. So it's very easy to get snagged on the wind and sent into the bunker. And looks fortunately enough that I actually managed to get it on the fairway with a nice bounce. I got it on the rough, which is the perfect amount of speed loss to stay there, but also not throw me somewhere else that I don't desire. He got a nice straight bounce with his. I got snagged on an undulation, and it set me off to the right. Now I got a big old chip to do. So I'm really planning it out, looking it over. And this one's magical. I love this. I was accounting for the wind. I was accounting for the slope. And I get a nice chip in for eagle. You just gotta love it. That's the kind of golf that you tell your buddies over there at the water cooler on Monday. It's like, you wouldn't believe this on hole 6 over there at what's this called again? I hit that, and that was fantastic. And I totally bury Billy. The Hightower has fallen. That was a fun round. Thanks for stopping by, and I'll see you guys next time when we take on, well, I guess whoever the next character will be. I'll see you then.